I implore him to build strong institutions and try to leave a legacy, not just for himself, for his unborn generation. Professor Humphrey Wosi is no more today.
We expect Professor Nna to rejoin the conversation.
Okay. Somebody just passed on, but Nigerians are still speaking well of him. So he should build strong institutions, strive to leave a legacy, no matter the pressure they put on him to change the people's mandate or people's will. If whoever wins, he should announce it without fear or favor. I used an Abia State elections, your home state, as an example. That woman, any state they sent that woman to be a returning officer, the governor of the state will be shaking. Because she has shown character, she has shown pedigree, she has shown she cannot be bought over.
Absolutely.
That is what we need in INEC.
Absolutely. Let's get back to Professor Simeon Nna. Prof, great to have you back on this conversation. Yeah, we delved into the man, Professor Amukpito, and to look at who he is, his antecedents, and what is expected that he's bringing on board. And I asked Obum here, like I've already asked you too, how much confidence you have in him. But moving on, his first challenge, as we have noted, would definitely be the Anambra elections. And we are talking to him now. After the Anambra elections is the FCT elections in February 2026. We are talking to the new INEC boss, setting agenda for Professor Amukpito. Take it from there.
Well, it will be very difficult to set agenda for him. Now, let me tell you why. The National Assembly is still toying with the Electoral Act. And without the Electoral Act in place, it will be difficult for him to do much. So what we expect is that on your mandate with stand National Assembly to expedite action on the Electoral Act and ensure that the election results are transmitted real time, so that what we experienced the other time will not happen. What the excuse they had, because Nigerians have a way of, looking at a lacuna in the law and capitalizing on that to mess up the whole situation. The lacuna in the former act is that it was not pungent on the idea of transmitting results. He said it could transmit or it could not transmit. Beavers could be used or beavers could not be used. But this time around, let's get the strict on that. Beavers must not be boycotted, and the elections must be transmitted real time at the polling booth. Because the experience has shown that some of these glitches, or not glitches now, some of these manipulations are done at the collecting centers. But if at the voting booth, polling station, results are transmitted real time, they will not have that time, because every other person would have had the result. Again, like the man in the studio said, this is the time for this man to actually, write his name in the sand of time, in the sand of history, because we have had people, like you mentioned, Professor Nna Oti. We have people like Igini that stood his ground, insisted things must be done right. We have such people. Insisted, and the professor was sent to jail. So we should have people like that will come out and stand. Not the one we had in Enugu. You saw he couldn't declare result. Something as common as declaring result, he had to go to Abuja, and a result was declared from Abuja. It shows how incompetent that professor was. You see? So this man should write his name in gold. And the only way he can do that is by stamping his feet on the ground, insisting that the right things will be done, insisting that the laws will be followed, and if any man violates the law, no matter who that person is. Look at Guinea. Insisting that the professor violated the law, was sent to jail. So that is the kind of INEC chair we should have. Somebody that will stand his ground, and because this issue of going to court are not meant to decide who will rule us.
Yeah, Prof.
It is the electorate that will decide that.
Sorry to cut in. Obum just mentioned